Nate the Commie Catcher here, people. Now, I'm going to learn you something and tell you a story all at the same time. The other night I was out working and I had to deal with a woman that really twisted my nipples the wrong way. Now, you might be thinking, Commie Catcher, is there really a right way to twist your nipples? And there is. Counterclockwise really sets back my kindness. See what I did there? Little clock joke for you. Anyways, everybody in the towing industry has at one time or another dealt with the 2-seat, 3-passenger debacle. And the only way I can do this story justice is by doing a little bit of acting here for you. I pull up on scene and get out the truck. A pretty pissed off woman approaches me and says, "Can you take 3 people in that truck?" "No, ma'am, I'm sorry, I can only take 2. "But I have 3. "Yes, ma'am. I am well aware of that, considering I used to watch Sesame Street, and although they're just puppets, I can assure you that the count does not fuck around when it comes to numbers." "This is bullshit. We've been out here since 7 in the freezing cold. What do you expect me to do?" "Well, you can just call me Albert Einstein because I got a couple of suggestions for you. As far as the cold thing goes, you are broke down in a gas station parking lot. Normally in the cold winter months, it is at least 20 degrees warmer on the inside of the gas station than it is out here. So, for future troubles, I recommend waiting on the inside of the gas station. Now, as for the 2-seat, 3-passenger debacle we have going on here, I suggest that you take some of that child support money you've been receiving every month and you spend it on a taxi, a Lyft, or an Uber to get you and your 2 precious teenagers home. Now you might be thinking, Commie Catcher, how do you know she's receiving child support? Valid question. Judging by the fact she's outside with 2 teenagers, there's no baby daddy in sight, and she finds it more intelligent to bitch at me and keep bitching, hoping that maybe, just maybe, my truck will sprout a 3rd seat and she sees that as more likely than jumping on the phone and getting her baby daddy to come out and pick her and her children up. I'd say it's a pretty good clue. Now that option doesn't always work, so don't fear, I have a couple more. What is that word? It's really frowned upon in parenting and teaching. Oh yeah, favoritism. This is one instance where that shit's acceptable and it's actually encouraged. If you're having a hard time figuring out which one you want to take with you, and which one's about to go hitchhiking, I can help you with that. Which one of these sorry souls mows the lawn more often and does the dishes? Or hell, it's getting close to Christmas. Which one has a shorter Christmas list and would like to take a ride in Santa's fucking flatbed? Well, why can't one of them just ride up on top? Can't they just ride in the vehicle on the flatbed? And to that I reply, fuck no. Reason being, them 2 fellers there are teenagers. I used to be a teenager. You could not trust me with a tube sock, let alone heavy machinery being towed by other heavy machinery. Now you might be thinking, Commie Catcher, it wasn't that long ago that you were a teenager. Well, you're right. The difference is, I traded in my peach fuzz and crackly ass voice for a set of testicles that could double as wrecking balls, and some arrogance that would silence a pope. Now there is always option 3. You could jump on the phone, make a call to that either child support paying daddy or that daddy that's about to be paying child support. See if you can set aside your differences and talk them into coming to get you. Now, if he is paying child support, that's probably going to result in its own consequences. Number 1, it's going to set him on a power trip. Number 2, you're probably in for a pretty embarrassing session of roadhead that's going to scar your children for life on the way home. And number 3, he's probably going to start thinking, this child support shit ain't so bad. Couple $100 a month, that woman has some car troubles, and I'm in for a good time. Now, if he's still in the picture, everything's all good and well, and he doesn't have a pretty valid excuse to why he's not coming to get you, I would really recommend looking into child support. Moral of the story, ladies and gentlemen, sometimes favoritism is okay. And sometimes the messenger is exactly the person that you want to shoot, not the guy driving the truck.